Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Bleak Faith Forsaken. Yeah, sorry about the silence. I was trying to focus as much as I could. That is about as good as I've been able to perform against this boss. I gave it dozens of attempts. I never even started counting, but I would have long stopped counting. And I tried all kinds of different approaches, everything that I could think of. I tried going for the heaviest armor I could, 100% encumbrance, which, you know, that combined with the extra 100 health does allow me to survive most of his attacks. Not even all of them. There are some that still one-shot me, and even when I survive, it's, you know, even with the best defense, it still takes... most of his attacks still take at least... Okay, yeah, that's a death. Whenever he does that, it's so rare. I never... Well, I don't know. When I'm in the middle of just doing something else that so often catches me by surprise. And I think that's the one attack that will always one-shot you. Yeah, anyway. So I tried full armor, which, you know, even under the best circumstances, his weakest hitting attack still took away 75% of my health. Others almost killing me. Right now I'm using kind of a mixed approach, like below 90% encumbrance, because at 90 or above you're just very slow. Your stamina comes back very, very slowly, and, you know, even the rolls are slower, so that didn't really seem to work out so well for me. I tried my heaviest weapons, but even those, like, I mean, my heaviest hitting weapon being the Great Hammer, even that doesn't really deal that much more damage. I was hoping that this passive bash effect would make a difference, and that I saw that debuff a couple of times, reducing overall damage done by 20% for 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, the boss himself attacks pretty slowly, so chances are within those 5 seconds he's not even going to attack, and then, yeah. The problem is not really avoiding or not really reducing damage, because at this point I'm dealing so little damage. As you might have seen, I wasn't paying attention, but I mean, I didn't get him more than almost halfway down his first third of the health bar. That's by far the furthest I've ever made it. Through, you know, parrying like an absolute madman and getting counters. I mean, there we saw him actually going down, getting stunned. I don't think there's like a punish for that, where, you know, you can just do a critical attack while he's down. I think it just stuns him for a while. What you can do, of course, what you might have seen me do, is you can retaliate with a... Well, yeah, you can retaliate when you perfectly block. Like so. I didn't figure that out on my own, but the game actually tells you that in a loading screen tip. And yeah, I mean, I can do that somewhat reliably, but the problem is, as soon as he hits me once, I'm either dead or almost dead. There, well, of course, when I'm not even trying, when I just, you know, just casually walking in and starting to talk, I just nail every single parry. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, it's nice and all. Yeah, and then I myself. But how much was that? Like 5% of his health? So yeah, this is not gonna happen. It's the long, it's the short version of it, I suppose. I really gave it my all, I would say. I tried with a one-handed weapon. I tried with all kinds of debuffs. Let's see here. What do I really want to use? I want my experience amplification. Right. Don't accidentally put on the one that suppresses experience. And I guess I've been using this one? Yeah. And then armor-wise, I was just using the Citadel Warrior stuff. Which apparently I'm still using those. Alright, I was using a mix of armors, right? And for this we want to go back to Zealot's chest piece, which should bring us to just under 60. Okay, so that should be in my normal set. So yeah, in the end I went back to the Claymore because it still deals very solid damage. It does have 5% armor penetration, I was also using this mechanical tenderizer, which might be the one that I had my best run with, because it's also good damage and it does have 4% total armor penetration. And yeah, I could have gone and actually slotted in some gems or crystals to maximize armor penetration on this weapon, for example. But yeah, obviously, he's just way too high level. Obviously, if I could just continue to dodge perfectly and or parry everything perfectly, I could eventually win, but that seems so far away. So let's just hope that a few levels from now, a few areas from now, perhaps a few area clears from now, I will just be so strong, so much stronger. Just naturally have more armor penetration, just naturally have more armor myself, and health and everything. And a bunch more points in strength, so my base damage actually goes up quite a bit. That he's just going to be much more reasonable. I mean, I have no idea how far, how strong one can get in this game, how far along I am. I mean, I know that it's supposed to be relatively large, especially for, being a project by such a small team, such an extremely ambitious project. But I don't know the overall number of areas, of course, and I don't want to know. So I have no idea how much more power there is to be gained, right? We could be at the very beginning here, barely scratching the surface, and I might be able to return at level 90 and just one-shot that guy. Who knows? Or he's supposed to be super tough and an enemy that is found in a very early game area, but is really only supposed to be beatable near the end of the game. It could absolutely be anything. But for now, we'll head into the sewers. Because I've definitely had enough of that guy. Oh yeah, and as I said, I did try status ailments as well. I used this one-handed sword that has a chance to inflict decay, and I tried all the various rings that inflict status ailments. I mean, burning obviously deals burning damage, so maybe that would have been the way to go. I thought decay was poison. At some point, I swear I saw explanations for the various status effects. I guess do you get those just as one-time tooltips that pop up when you encounter them? When you encounter the status ailments? Because they're definitely not in the tutorial. I looked through all of this again, and by the way, this is also where you can see all the various loading screen tooltips. So I went through all of those and looked for anything that was new to me, including, I suppose maybe most importantly, the counter after parrying, after a perfect parry, which is supposed to be identical to a fully charged R2 heavy attack. That also always crits, so that's really good stuff, of course. But it is slow, and you're absolutely not invulnerable during that animation. So, like with that boss, when you parry, his 4-hit combo, one of the hits in his 4-hit combo, you're extremely likely to get hit by the follow-up move, unless you, wait until the last hit to parry. Oh, hi there. It's still worth 220 apiece, that's good. Yeah, anyway, status ailments. So, decay, I think I might be wrong about that, because that definitely did not deal damage over time. That might actually be just weakening, both offense and defense, maybe. And then there was a freezing effect. I don't know if maybe weaker enemies will actually get frozen and stunned. It definitely did not do that for the boss. There is a very noticeable blue glowing visual effect when you apply the frost effect. But maybe he slowed down a little bit or something. Maybe it slows him down. It definitely did not freeze him in place or anything. And silence, I don't know if that did anything. I tried that for a bit, but probably the least out of The 3. Ability splinter. Closed switch. How did I get the ability splinter? Interacting with the gate or from something else? Also, what actually is going on here? There's another homunculus down there. Oh. Hey, big guy. Are you a boss? Are you the next boss I'm supposed to be fighting? Whoa. Hello. 770? Heck yeah. Okay, something glowing blue down there. Fascinating. Oh, wait, is that just another one of those? No, that's a different one. Right? It's not quite as bulky as whatever is rampaging down here. Not that it really matters, but what? Oh, of course there's a freaking ghost, because there are always ghosts, but thanks for reminding me to scan occasionally, I suppose. Okay. Right. See that there's an anomaly on the other side. Good to know. Maybe that is the same kind of enemy, actually. Yeah, it looks like it, after all. So maybe these are just a thing in this zone. That being said, okay, maybe it's less scary than it seemed. Definitely doesn't have boss levels of HP, that's for sure. Alright. Some echoes. Recipe unlocked, status crystals, all kinds of things, all kinds of items. Okay, cool. Can't open inventory. You sure? What am I in combat with? I guess maybe the big guy downstairs is considered to be still in combat with me. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, this area looks like a lot of fun. Okay, we got insects scuttling around. Might or might not know where I am. Hello. Hello, 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 Mr. Lobster. Okay. 275, worth more than the one earlier. So, yeah, I don't know. I give up. There's no rhyme or reason to it. What the hell? Oh, there's... I see. Dude. It doesn't seem like that guy is able to attack me from up there, at least, so... He's just freaking out and mumbling. Which is certainly a bit unsettling, but I guess not dangerous. There's an enemy there. I guess I was out of combat for a moment there. That's fine. Hey. Yeah, sure. Do that attack. Fine by me. Gives me plenty of time to kill you. Okay. That one not so much. Also, this one seemed tankier somehow. Guess I'm just following the left wall for now. Or maybe I'm gonna use this opportunity to actually look at my stuff. Oh, I also leveled up at some point? Wait, did I? Wait. No, I didn't. I got an ability. I'm done. Okay. And we also somehow... Aren't we supposed to bring this back to a homunculus first? These unstable essences? Or maybe it wasn't unstable. Okay, anyway. So... We got fire breath, which I can barely use at all. I guess I can replace that. Well, right now I suppose I might as well just keep what I have. Echo slams. Let me fist into the ground. Stun only by enemies. I definitely need to pay attention to the flux cost to make sure that it's something that I can actually realistically use. I mean, I guess I could take this extra healing ability, if nothing else. Well, out of combat, become fully invisible for 5 seconds. Face forward, damaging enemies in front of you. Caltrops. Scaling with agility. Right, the elemental, but yeah, I mean, that's obviously way too expensive. Never gonna have enough flux for that. So it's 100% of direct damage. Dude, I don't know. None of these seem particularly amazing, game-changing. I mean, this seems to be the most appropriate for just a straight-up warrior type, which I basically am. .300 blunt damage, dazing, stunning. I mean, sure. At least I can use it twice. Active ability can be changed. Implant this for one ability splinter. I mean, yeah, I guess. Or am I gonna get access to others? Are these 8 abilities really the only ones that I'm ever gonna have? That seems a bit too limited, but I don't know. I guess I'll use it for now. Data logs, or rather documents. At some point I got another untitled log. I have no mouth, and I know I know nobody would hear me scream. Okay. Fair enough. Backpack. Crafting, actually. What did we get? Wait. Didn't we learn something just now? Or was it something we already had somehow? We definitely had these, and we did have this, and we did have this. 2 recipes for piercing arrows, 2 for metal arrows. Yeah, that looks like exactly the same that we had before. Oh, but we also got this at some point. Plus 10% attack power. Just straight up 10% attack, huh? I mean, that is very hard to say no to. So, with that, extra point of strength mostly, we have 108 to 118. And with this... Oh god, come on. Just 114 to 125. Okay, so that's a decent boost. Obviously, we are missing out on some extra crit chance, movement speed. Well, movement speed is pretty minimal. Mostly hit points, I suppose. But I haven't really been caring too much about those, have I? Sure, let's maximize attack power, why not? For now, we seem to be getting away with it, so... It looks like we're in a generally cross-shaped, plus-shaped room here. Obviously, all these pillars do make it hard to make out the, you know, overall dimensions of it. Got an entrance here. I've not been paying attention to what's above, even though we know. Is there some sort of central structure here? Not really. Okay, so there's an item there. Yeah, there are just some walkways up here. Obviously, we've saw and heard this enemy on top of here. We don't know how to get there. Let's actually just all there is to this place, huh? This is how we come in. Is it just that one exit, really? Oh, there's an anomaly up there. Good to know. It's the second one we detected around here. Just gotta keep that in mind, or maybe we'll just run into it once we're up there. Okay. Well, let's just head in here. The only exit I saw. Hello? Oh, okay. You're another one of those? I think that might be a different type of enemy, or one with a different weapons at least. But the first one... oh, yeah. The first humanoid we encountered here seemed to be using a staff like this, maybe? I guess that one didn't really get to use it. But yeah, we got spellcasters, but we also got this other kind. It seems to be dual wielding scythes or something. Hello? Who's in combat? Oh, there's probably another one up here somewhere. Let's see, we got this. Ranger stuff, okay. Ranger is medium armor. That looks interesting. Exact same armor as ours. Huh. Okay. Apparently that's medium armor. I mean, I'll take it. Slightly better damage, again. Interesting, okay. So, for this set, let's see what it looks like at least. Okay, kind of okay. But, once again, I'm just gonna maximize base weapon damage. I don't think that +3 max stamina really matters at this point. And those... nope, hold on. Got 3 pieces, apparently. Okay, this one comes with 6 stamina and the weapon base weapon damage. 6 stamina instead of 15 health. Same stats otherwise. I kind of prefer the way it looks color-wise. It fits better with our other armor, but... I mean, I suppose 400 health is just fine. Those 15 points are not gonna make the big difference. Probably. Who knows? Of course there's a ghost. Why wouldn't there be? It's also just floating there, blocking the path. Wonderful. Wait. Can you not actually... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, you can jump around it. That's extremely awkward, but, I mean, it works. Surely that can't be the only way. Right? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. No, there's one just floating through the air like that. It's the first one we've seen that doesn't just follow a path. Like, along a platform or some sort. Well, there was obviously... Hello? What's going on here? Who am I in combat with? Is something bugged here? Who knows? Yeah, we're kind of moving far away from where we were. I mean, I guess that's fine. There's that other path, though, that I could have taken after leaving the room of pillars. But let's see where this gets us. If nothing else, climbing this once is going to unlock the fast climb. So that's good. Oh, hi there. You're an enemy. What kind of weapon are you holding there? So some sort of... Some kind of high-tech pickaxe or something? No, it's a crossbow. Okay, that would have been my second guess. I was just expecting him to just start shooting me right away instead of just standing there and waiting. Maybe he was supposed to wait specifically until I pick up the item. In which case, yeah, nice trap. But, you know, try a bit harder next time. Okay. What? Excuse me? What the hell? That sounds really nearby, but I guess whatever that is not an immediate threat right now. Also, it seemed like the entire level was shaking. So, I guess something big is around somewhere. Above? Below? Who knows? Get more narrow corridors. Oh, hello there. There's a crystal. I mean, there's really only one path, I suppose. You're gonna start shooting me, right? Of course you are. Or not? No, it's one of those halberd users. And he's actually walking away? Interesting. Oh god. Hello there. Got teleporting enemies again. This time a little bit more menacing perhaps than those super basic ones. Oh boy, okay, this just keeps going, and there's this. Oh. Wow, that looks like a very long elevator, but maybe not. Maybe it's just very dark. Okay. Dude's health bar is just gonna stay there. Oh, it's gone now. And oh god. Oh, are you the one? Perhaps. I think so, actually. That was my, what's it called? My new ability, whatever. Okay. Yeah, those guys look terrifying, but, I mean... not really that bad, are they? Is this really the place, though? Yeah, it has to be, but... where's the glowing blue... thing? That blue glyph on the ground. Was it the bottom of the elevator before? Or is it below the elevator? No, but it started out at the bottom, so I don't know. The homunculus is here, so I doubt there is another one. In such a similar looking room. Rain District Center. A residential area lying in perpetual rain. Its dilapidated buildings stand silent and forlorn, windows shattered, rooftops caved in, walls rotting with mold. The relentless downpour, an eerie symphony of dripping water and creaking structures. Yeah, this is basically Rain World in 3D. But so far at least not nearly as deadly, so that's good. Oh, wait, can you open this? Of course not. Use lever to open. Oh yeah, I see it on the other side. So there should be, yeah, there is a ladder here. Hold on. And we also won't go around like this. Of course not. Is there an anomaly here? There is one above, right? It shouldn't have changed. Yep, there it is. Right up the ladder. We should be able to open a shortcut back to the beginning from here. Oh, wait. Is the anomaly right here, actually? Or... oh, it's supposed to be... oh yeah, okay. It is literally right here, I just didn't see it. Inquisitors. Oh. Those guys that we met? I know the Inquisition is fanatical. It seems their way of dealing with this crippling atmosphere is by embracing and reveling in it. In their body language, you can tell they find enjoyment in this. They know they are meant to be here. They know they are witnessing a miracle. They perceive all adversity as a symptom of their growing faith. Good for them. Okay, anyway, we opened that. That leads back to the entrance, right? That's how we came in. Yes. Yeah, okay. Right. We do have this... hold on. I do want to be on the lookout for this other... the other side of this. Can we see anything? I mean, it looks like we have to be coming from... probably down that way? But it's hard to say. It could also be that way. I don't see a wall that way, so... who knows? Anyway, yeah, it's closed. The lever is right there. An item is right there. That is, of course, also the direction we came from originally, so... could it be possible to survive falling down there? It's hard to tell what the ground is even like. I guess it's... at first I thought it was just mud with some structures sticking out, but I guess it's really just solid ground with some mud on it. Or something. Is it gonna kill me? I mean... possibly. Yeah, okay, so that was just a death plane. See, you never know. I mean, that was absolutely survivable, of course, but they decided to make it not survivable. And, you know, fair, I guess. Alright, now we respawn here. Hello! What are you doing here? Still not more synchronized than we used to be, so that's, unfortunate. Is there anything I would like to change? I mean, I do like my little bit of health leech. I think I might go for just all sharp armor penetration for additional slots that I unlock if I do keep this weapon. Because that seems really important. And, I mean, you can basically just focus on the damage type. Well, obviously you would focus on the damage type that the weapon you're socketing, you're improving, you know, inflicts. So just put all sharp armor penetration into your sharp weapon of choice, and then, well, it's gonna hopefully counteract much, or, you know, as much as possible of the boss's resistance. It's mostly gonna matter against bosses, I would say, although there are probably some normal enemies that are also very resistant to one type or the other. But yeah, it's not, I mean, we can't really do that much, can we? I mean, I could replace the Technomancy armor rating with something else. The 5 max flux points. Actually, we could probably replace that, huh? Let's see. What options do we even have at this point? Attack speed? I mean, maybe. Health, technocasting, sharp armor rating. Crit damage. Stamina recovery. guess that's not terrible. Or just be boring and basic and put more base weapon damage in there. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with that. Why not? It's definitely better than 5 flux, I would say. So right now we're at... yeah, we're back down to 95 flux, but I mean, that's enough to cast 2 of my abilities that are not fire breath, so good enough, I would say. Anyway, so in order to get to the other side, that lever, we're gonna have to find some other way around. So yeah, we did open up the shortcut to the beginning. I'm actually just leaving. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to climb back up. Oh, gotta use that feature here because of course not. Not really necessary, I suppose. Right. Is there anything else above here? Oh god. There's this guy. Wait. Yeah, no, that's right. I did want to go this way. I just confused myself momentarily. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. So you're even scarier looking than I thought you were. But only when I allow you to. You continue to be very, very harmless as long as you stay even roughly behind or beside him. Interesting. I guess well, now all the enemies are back, of course, but let's just run straight through the middle once. Yes, of course. Now we're facing more of these things. Huh? Did I still not hit that one? Come on. Let's not dodge through lobsters. And now I got turned around. Wonderful. No, this is the entrance. I gotta say that dude just mumbling upstairs is a bit distracting and unsettling. Okay, so that's just straight across. Nothing. Over here. Also nothing, right? No exit. Oh. How did I miss 2 of you? What? I thought there were more. I thought there was 1 more, maybe, but... okay. Hitboxes are a mere suggestion, I guess. Alright. Well, let's check out what's over this way. Oh. That's funny. I did not see that. Okay, never mind. There was never another path. That's fine. So back in here there was... yep, that guy. I remember. Oh, that guy and a spellcaster as well. He likes to just absolutely cover the floor in traps. Well, in one trap. Not actually that bad this time around. You can't use that feature. Okay. I guess that's just kind of stopped being a thing then. Ah, stupid ghost. There's nothing there, right? That's just a black pit. Seems like it. Surely, yeah, okay. At least with the very long ladders you can typically teleport. Okay, we're back here, and there's the crossbow guy. This time he's aggroed right away. So he was not actually supposed to be lying in wait, maybe? Or, I don't know, maybe it's really just while the item is not picked up. He's trying to attack there, and nothing happened. I don't know, sometimes that happens. I did not mean to press that button. Why did I press up? Where did that muscle memory come from? I don't know. Wasted. Actually, yeah, let's maybe not do that. Not have that equipped. Jaeger's concoctions, because I cannot make new ones of those yet. Alright. This time I didn't hear the big stompy thing. Maybe that was just the one below by the second homunculus. And that one, because that homunculus is now active, that enemy is no longer around. No. Oh wow, that's a super slow attack. Jeez. Zealot overcoat. Do we not have that yet? Maybe not. I guess not. Light armor, yes. Zealot chest piece, zealot overcoat. Worse physical defense, better magical defense. Does it look like similar? Well, different, but same style of armor, I guess. Closed. Use lever to open. I'm seeing a pattern here. So the only way forward is actually up this way. And then... Oh, wait, could this be something? No, I mean it could. Except even crouching you cannot actually... Well, that's... Crouching you can kind of get yourself launched into the ground. Let's not do that. No, so we get this path here with, oh god, this guy that I tried to lock onto. Okay, good. Oh, did we actually level at some point? Wait. Yeah, we did. Okay. Totally missed that. I guess the second big guy probably gave me a lot of experience. That would make sense. Let's see. I mean, we definitely want more damage. We kind of need more damage. But also more hit points, I suppose. But, I mean, I also want to keep increasing agility, because obviously 15 was the minimum to unlock certain bonuses. That doesn't mean we should stop there. In fact, as it is, we're not getting that much out of it. Most of the extra benefit is just because our cape gives us +5, but, you know, we're not guaranteed to keep that on forever. So... I guess I'm gonna go for strength and agility first. Even though I probably should be balancing strength and constitution. I mean, obviously, we've seen that I need more health if I want to survive attacks from certain powerful enemies. But if I can just get stronger and kill them in way fewer hits, eventually I won't have to survive as many hits, you know? Sure. Either way works, I guess. I'm not going to completely neglect my health, but I also, for now, against, you know, all the normal enemies we're fighting, I would say we're doing just fine. So... Okay, that reached further than expected. Also, is this actually... Oh yeah, okay, so I took this path first. That's the elevator that led down to the shortcut. So this is the only other way forward? Unless I missed something? Item up top there. Don't suppose we can reach that? Not quite. Looks like we might just be able to jump there. Hello? Another item there. I swear I saw an enemy down there. Just okay. I did actually. It was one of these guys. And oh, nice parry. I guess I have been practicing my parries against that boss a lot. Could be using those against normal enemies, where the stakes are much lower, obviously. Okay. That wasn't quite a running jump I was trying to do. Okay. Huh? Military shield. I was shot from somewhere, I guess? Rain kind of makes it difficult to see. Well, the rain alongside the darkness, I guess. Oh yeah, also this is gonna be absolute hell for the bitrate, so rip, I guess. I hope the video quality is gonna be somewhat acceptable. Lifesteal ring, you say? Well, well, well. 50 health leech rating. Okay. That's a lot. Sure. Let's reduce my attack power again for a lot more life leech. I like it. Oh, there you are. It's just there. Oh, okay. Wait. But I'm only healing for 16, 17? Excuse me? That's barely more than we were healing for with just 20 life leech rating. How does that make sense? Weapon stats... 70. We were leeching 15. Or is that actually based on max health? Was I not leeching 15 with this equipment? Can I please have another enemy to test something real quick? No, apparently. Yep, and that guy just one-shot me. I mean, I was at half health, to be fair, but okay. Just as I talked about enemies not being such a big threat around here, yeah, I mean, I do realize the irony. Okay. If you say so. Guess we'll go up this way then. Oh. That hit me just once? Okay, that was almost no damage. So what was that other attack? Okay, 16. Or 15? 6.6, I guess that's all I was missing at the time. In that case, I really don't understand why this ring does not massively boost the life leech. Like, I guess maybe there's just diminishing returns, but so extremely? That seems weird. Yeah, no, I'm only leeching 17. So this ring is absolutely not worth it, is what you're telling me? That's weird. And unfortunate. I was looking forward to reducing my attack power a little bit and healing a lot more. But I guess not. What have we here? Oh, this one doesn't even open with a lever. There's just nothing. I guess it doesn't open, period. There's the guy that killed me. Alright. Yeah, there's apparently no way to open this, so I guess that item in between there we'll just be able to grab from the other side through the grate without actually opening it. Could jump up there, but do I want to? Maybe not. Another elevator, huh? Oh, and an item right here. Upgrade splinter, okay. So this will go up, oh god. Which means... Is that gonna put us relative to the beginning of the area? We're currently at normal level? Just about? Wait, is that right? The lower homunculus, we ride the elevator up from there, right? And then, yeah. Okay, I don't know. Oh, next level. That's unexpected, but sure. So is the sewer level just kind of small, or does it actually continue in the other down the other path? Oh, letter. Guess we'll find out next time. Looks like we have. Oh, no, I'm not quite sure what those are. I was gonna say like, what are they called? What are they called? Marine organisms that like to grow on ships' hulls and... well, the seabed, obviously. Hello there. Okay, once again, we get our homunculus right away. Deluge. Still before upper blocks on the list. Okay. I mean, I was doing okay against the enemies there. Obviously, there were those really big, tanky ones, but even those were very defeatable. I mean, I guess both those and the giant I killed there would have killed me very easily. In fact, one of them did at one point. But yeah, they didn't seem, you know, super high level. A lot higher level than I was supposed to be fighting at the time. But apparently there were two whole areas in between. Deluge. A vast reservoir stretches out like a somber mirror, its surface eerily still, broken only by the faintest ripples. Shadowy shapes drift beneath the dark water, their forms indistinct and haunting. So... and it's not raining here, even though there is open sky, so...
Back so soon.
Wow. I did not expect to see you here. Hey there. Still... not fully synchronized. Barnacles. Are they supposed to be barnacles? I mean, they're waving at me. They're awfully wobbly. Oh, you're not Onion Bro. You're a diver. Okay, interesting. So yeah, definitely a dried up ocean kind of vibe to this area. That was not a coincidence. Jaeger's Concoction, thanks for replacing the one that I wasted earlier on accident. Okay, okay. Yeah, anyway, it's not raining here, so I guess we can conclude that the rain in the other area is actually just water dripping down from the reservoir, from the leaky ceiling, because obviously this is above that other area. Which, of course, we're going to return to. At least to, you know, confirm that there is... that there is somewhere else to go. Past those guys that killed me. Yes, please. Enemies are going to be respawned, but that's okay. It's really just going to be that... one archer, I suppose. No. Thanks. Wait. Instantly in combat? But that guy didn't even see me. Well, now he did. Also, I saw an item there. Oh, okay, so that's gonna be a kickdown ladder. Gotcha. And we knew there was definitely more to this area because, well, yeah, I mean, there's that. There's the gate by the beginning of the zone with the staff on the other side. There is, yeah, there's the whole other gate to open by the second homunculus, or I suppose by the first one. Wait, no, by the second one. Yeah, in that central little area. Right. For now, the only path I see though is down this way. Okay. Spectre helmet, twin blade, hello. Okay, he's gonna teleport behind me. Actually, does he maybe not even teleport? Maybe he just uses the shadow walk and turns invisible and walks behind me, because I kind of seem to see his footsteps or something on the ground after he seemingly disappeared. What are we looking at here? Fluid, piercing arrow pack, okay. Jaeger concoction, right. Oh wow, lots of things. Spectre shoulders. Oh, did I get the whole set or more of the set before and I just didn't realize? I guess so. Light armor. Yeah. Stamina and flux points, okay. But obviously the armor itself, the armor rating is not great. Zealot overcoat. Wait, shoulder pads. Okay. Looks like they might be interesting looking, but obviously also not quite as good. Well, actually they're not really super different armor-wise. Not a lot worse than what we're using. Spectre pants. Light armor, lots of technomancy resistance, but that's about it. Camus, dual wield. Oh, how did I miss these? When did this happen? Also, Sentinel overcoat cape, excuse me. 3 strength. Blunt armor penetration, okay. I mean, that's nice. The 10% blunt armor. Well, blunt armor penetration. If you want to maximize your damage output. I mean, for now, I'm very happy with my Claymore, of course. Although, I mean, I've been having decent success with a mechanical tenderizer. So, I could absolutely see myself using that as my go-to weapon, but it is quite a bit slower, so yeah. Dual wielding, swift, pretty good damage, Mark 3, makes sense. Powerful decay, additional 30% chance to apply a decay stack. Blade storm ability, spin around for 45, for 60 flux actually. Dealing damage, blah blah blah, 3 or 6 sharp damage. Right, the military shield, that one I remember picking up, but okay, that's actually really good defenses all around. It's heavy though. Shield bash. Okay. One's with 15 extra health. Spectre gauntlets. Yep, as expected. Low physical defense, high technomancy. Spectre helmet. And the twin blade. Its own weapon category, but yeah, it's obviously sharp damage. Surprisingly not that high damage. I guess it's really fast to make up for that, probably. It is Mark 3. For Mark 3, the damage is pretty low, I would say. Blade Dance for 60. Swing your weapon several times, dealing damage to all enemies in frontal cone for 248. Or Blade Flurry for 45. Swing your weapon several times, dealing damage to all enemies also in frontal cone. Wait, what? 300 damage. What? So Blade Flurry is less expensive, but deals more damage? And, well, the description sounds similar, but I guess in practice they might be quite different. one might be a lot faster than the other, or, you know, something like that. Anyway, I mean, it's an interesting, rare kind of weapon to find in any game, but it doesn't sound particularly great. Looks cool. I guess maybe it actually hits multiple times per swing, because... So you swirl the blade around and... I mean, maybe it's worth a shot? What was the other one? Oh, right. The commas. Yeah, I mean, that's nice and fast, and they actually deal pretty good damage per hit, even. Not bad. But I'm really curious about how effective this might be. Also, yeah, we're over an hour. I realize, I guess I could put down my Mirage anywhere and just resume from there. Although we're not even that far away from the main homunculus here. So it would feel like a bit of a waste, I guess, at this point. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw him moving once again. Okay, and he... Never mind. So sometimes they just deal, like, orders of magnitude more damage than other times. I guess that was some kind of special attack, but wow. Okay. Oh, I spawn here. I mean, I guess that's not terribly inconvenient. Also, I should probably just make a cut here. I mean, I really kind of wanted to look around the other zone some more, but yeah, I obviously should make a cut here. Okay, so that first attack actually did deal damage twice. Yeah, okay. Follow-up does not, though. Not sure about that one. Diver's Lungs concoction. Makes sense. So that explains why the damage looks a bit lower on the Twin Blade, because it actually hits multiple times on certain attacks, at least. Still, I mean, it doesn't feel like it packs quite the punch of the Claymore. Plus, of course, it doesn't have anything socketed right now. I mean, I'm literally right next to Handler, so I could change that. But I guess I'm more interested in actually checking out these commas some more.
Hello.
The Twin Blade looks cool, but I feel like the commas attack animation feels a bit more... feels a bit better. Yeah. I mean, I should just be doing this all next time, but I just want to keep going for a little bit longer. Oh, wait. What's that effect? Where's that debuff? I mean, these seem like pretty decent weapons, I would say. Oh, passive powerful decay. Right. Yeah. I read that. So that's decay. Definitely does not deal direct damage, but I confirmed that against the boss. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna look it up at some point, because I swear the game told me about all the various debuffs and what they do exactly, but I just can't find where to look it up again, if that's possible. Maybe that was a one-time thing, or I just don't remember. Either way, it might just be a damage taken and inflicted debuff on the enemy, so which would be pretty decent, I suppose. Definitely helpful. I mean, do I want to switch to these from my trusty Claymore? I guess I can play with these for a while. I feel pretty decent, and they're also more lightweight, so technically I could maybe swap some equipment around, squeeze some extra bit of armor out of it. Maybe. We'll see. Or I could just leave it as is for now. Yeah, anyway, I need to take a break. I guess all those attempts on the boss before even starting this recording definitely took a toll on me. I could tell that I wasn't quite, I don't know, performing as well as I could have been, but, you know, it's okay. We made some good progress, and, yeah, we're going to be returning to the sewers yet again next time. Hopefully not get killed by those same guys again. And see if we can solve a couple more mysteries. Maybe find a boss down there. We haven't encountered a boss in such a long time. It's almost like they don't even exist here. But surely they must be around somewhere. There must be some major things to unlock. Something that can give me an edge against a certain optional boss, perhaps. We'll see. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.